This is Jonathan Davis. I'm the project engineer on the Human Road elevated highway in Shanghai in China. We're looking at the 800-ton span-by-span overhead launching gantry. The gantry here has a capacity of 800 tons. On this project we're only erecting 500-ton spans. The spans can vary between 30 and 45 meters. On Human Road project, VSL have supplied, fabricated, designed the overhead gantries. We are responsible for the erection of 3 spans with the supervision of the labour force for the main contractor. This view we see now, the gantry is mid-stage launching. We have already completed 8 spans with this gantry. The 800-ton gantry is placing 8-meter wide segments on this project. The circular shape to the soffit of the bridge deck makes it very desirable, but also very difficult to construct. The project, the main contractor decided to use a launching girder due to the constraints of the site. As you see on the right, we have the main deck under construction. These 25-meter wide decks are cast in situ, but we have also supplied another overhead gantry with capacity 1,800 tons to complete this work on other areas of the project. We look at the gantry, we zoom in here, and we have 2 4-meter high A-frame trusses. They are braced at the end with link trusses. At the front, a link truss, and at the rear, a link truss. At the rear, at the moment, we have the upper crossbeam, which carries the winch. The winch capacity is 75 ton, but the segments on this project are weighing only 40 to 50 ton. Currently, the gantry is erecting spans on a 4 or 5 day cycle. The deck is a monolithic structure with expansion joints every 150 meters. You see the joint between the concrete deck and the steel deck, and then the completed spans. We see the close proximity to local housing, so it was most important that we keep noise to a minimum during construction, and overhead precast concrete construction is ideal for this. At this point, the gantry has been launched 15 meters. The pier bracket has been stressed onto the pier, and they're preparing to engage the front support leg, or the FSL. They will jack this down to effectively straighten the structure and to ensure that you are able to relocate the rear lower crossbeam to the front. You can see the advantages from this method of construction. We have an area of 10 meters below the gantry to bring in the precast concrete segments, and to support this sort of span on scaffolding would be very costly and would take a lot of time. The main erection winch is supported on the upper crossbeam. This runs upon 2 parallel rails running the full length of the structure. The upper crossbeam can be moved entirely on this rail, so it can pick up segments at various points below the gantry. This gantry can also be used by delivering the segments from the rear of the gantry